Hey guys. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Madimi Rain. Welcome back. Welcome back. Come on in. I'll give you a few. You know, I likes to dive right in. Y'all ancestors be pulling up quick. Your angel guys, your spirit team. Okay. Some of y'all are going to be divinely moved. Okay. Some of y'all are moving into new locations. Okay. Because you must be protected, okay? Um, you have jumped many timelines, okay? And some of these people from the old timelines are still holding on, okay? Doing the most behind the scenes, still gossiping, talking, chatting, child, okay? Running years of ago, okay? Old news, okay? Old tea, child. Some of these people wanted y'all to cry over spilled milk, and that, that will give them like a ego boost here, you know, very narkish, okay? At the top of the deck, child. I'm just getting ready because I was gonna start with intuitive care. So, but I hope y'all are doing okay. Other than that, okay? Yeah, somebody else has said, yeah, that they're still at it, okay? And you must be protected because you have a whole spiritual purpose out here, okay? You don't have, to listen to no one's authority, okay? But yourself, your inner self, your mastered self, okay? Source of Creon. Yeah, these are reptilians. Creon, ain't Creon like a reptilian or an amphibian or a reptile or something like that? But as I was saying, yeah, they in here. Y'all spirit team is here, y'all. Okay. They say it's fresh off the press, okay? Hot, okay? So this message has to reach you guys at this time here. Signed, sealed, and delivered is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm yours, okay? Your spiritual team is here. They are yours, they are saying. And only you out of father, I was gonna say family dynamic, okay, out of some karma that maybe your father or a father figure had, passed on to you here, some type of family, yeah, they're looking in the Five of Pentacles, whoever this father figure is at this time, okay? They're looking at you though, okay? From the back, from the sidelines here. They're studying you as well, okay? Someone dropped the ball here. A father figure had dropped the ball, okay? When it comes to you, came to you, okay? Maybe you were missing a father here for some of y'all. Maybe y'all had missing fathers, or, the dynamic of the father was not in the home, child, okay? Maybe size of family here is taking a role, okay? Some type of family old beef, okay, that has to do with your mama, okay? So your father was a rolling stone here, or a father figure, okay? Please put on your own shoe, okay? Not Cinderella's here, okay? Because it's not going to fit. Leave it there for it to fit on someone else's feet, soles of their feet here. Yeah, do not pick up nothing that does not resonate, okay? But back to this father figure, okay, that's standing in King of Wine energy. I keep getting sins of a father here, okay? Five of Swords, yeah, dealing with your mom, okay? Or this could be a stepmom in the same energy, okay? Yeah, somebody mother always had it out for them due to, again, your mother, due to your mother, okay? She always had a five of swords, like had one foot in, one foot out with you, okay? And hella foots in your business here, okay? With snaking you, those eyes are very, very snakish, okay? Sneaky, okay? Maybe your mother, likes to look young or was jealous of your youthfulness here with the ponytail here, okay? Put herself in her own competition with you, okay? Y'all never saw it coming because, again, this is a mother figure. So it's like, why would you be in that energy at all here, okay? Why should you be? All right? Yeah, 9 of Cups here, okay? This father figure here is, going through some type of rumination when it comes to you. Maybe this I'm hearing scantless mother figure. Scantless, yeah, maybe this mother figure here um is ruminating, okay? On the line, she should have treated you better. Um she didn't know. Well, that's what they all say, when you spot them out for who they are. They didn't know, okay? It's like those family traumas or the sins of your father here, she knew about, okay, possibly, okay? Some type of entity roaming the family unit here. Narcissistic family paradigm. Wow. Yeah, this father figure or your stepmother here, okay, is watching you, okay, to stab you again here. So this is why I said some of y'all are being divinely led to a protection space by your divine team here, your spirit team here. Okay, again, you must be protected, so it's going to be by any means here. Okay, you got many eyes on you at this time. Snake ass eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 and 5, child. 10. Okay, 5 pairs of eyes on y'all. Okay. 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, because they are watching you step into your 10 of Pentacles. This is why you are being protected. Okay, again. Okay, Rock. What happened? What happened, honey? You resonating already? You're protected, okay? You're solid, okay? Yeah, they don't want to talk. Yeah. Rock, you don't want to talk? You don't want to talk about it, sweetheart? 3 of Pentacles, okay? Yeah. A family dynamic, a group effort, okay? Maybe a bunch of family members in this family dynamic or this side of the family, you know, they're watching you now. Trying to take back what they said, what they have done, okay? Yeah. They didn't know you were the chosen, okay? You have magic, okay? People look at you like magic in here, okay? Your aura, your auric field, okay? You're one with source, with that one up there as well, with infinite. Ain't that the affinity symbol? Okay? So you're one with source here. Okay? So yeah, they're looking at you go through to your success, for one. Okay? They wish they did not mishandle you here. Again, some gossip took place, okay? Even probably tried to come get to you through your children here. Yeah, they had that much disdain for you, child. 4 swords is here. Okay, they did not want you to sleep. It was like the attacks, the psychological attacks, okay, the spiritual attacks was just coming at you, were the main target between a group of motherfuckers here. And I don't want to cuss, but this is how your ancestors is coming in. Somebody's. Okay, Eight of Swords. Yeah, your ancestor is saying, okay, you are surrounded by swords in a family dynamic here. And final judgment is here. Okay. That's all that's taking place, honey. I don't even want to tap into this too much because this is like all around the world, same song, okay? Narcs are being exposed universally and spiritually, okay? Because the karma is here. The karma is here for all narcs. I don't know if y'all noticed that the COVID, kind of ushered in the energy of the Walking Dead, okay? People was losing their minds, literally, okay? Walking zombie state here. In a panic, okay? The energy was to put you guys in fear, okay? Because dark principalities harness better with fear, okay? And it's sad to say some of y'all got these same entities roaming in your family. It might be this one I'm speaking about. Child. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a few shadow love, okay? The skulls. Let me see what's on their mind, child. Okay, the skull here. Okay, or skulls may resonate with you guys. I'm picking up Ed Hardy as well, the perfume. Okay. I'm picking up Skulls and Bones, child. Skull and Bones, okay, the movie, okay? Maybe somebody needs to watch that, okay? There's some spiritual nuggets, some spiritual signs in there for you. Yeah, y'all are on your spiritual journey here. Yeah, these people dogged you. Crossed you out with all talk. This came out sideways. Yeah, they were very sideways with you. Okay? Very hot and cold. Okay? Up and down, child. Gold digger. They said you was a gold digger. This was one of the lies. Okay, a vicious lie. Okay? A vicious lie. Yeah, it was some venom. Okay, hard. They told hard lies on a diamond in the rough here. Some of y'all live the real true energy of diamond in the rough here. Okay? That rose that grew through a concrete energy. Okay, tangle, yeah. You were surrounded and tangled up in a bunch of lies, illusions, delusions, mental instabilities, okay, with family tags or even friend tags, okay, maybe boss child, okay, maybe y'all were surrounded with a boss, okay, because you didn't want to sleep with them here, okay, so they went after you, okay, public image, what I say, because you didn't want to sleep with them. But they had a public image, okay, or image around where you were working at to uphold here. So they came after you, okay? For those of you that are in a boss setting, okay? Work, okay? Job. Or this is, for some of you here, some to do with your own business job. So some of these people, okay? Probably and possibly stole from you or probably came after your business here. I'm picking up an X. Oh Lord. Who's at their demise here? Yeah, your ancestors is cutting the head off with the X. Okay, child. The axe. Okay. It's a permanent ending here. They're cutting the snakes off at the head at this time for you. So let's see what else. Yeah, they're looking in pieces, okay? They wanted your life in pieces for some of these people, some of these family, friends, foes, frenemies, okay? Because they watched you pick up the pieces. Here we go. Already, child. Because they watched you pick up the pieces, okay? You put yourself back together here. Okay, somebody was really gunning for your life here is the energy, okay? Yeah, undecided here. These people, they're undecided on should they reach out to you, okay? But again, they're already watching you, okay? They're watching your every move at this time. For some of you here, okay? Again, you are in awe, okay? You're this diamond that's polished by source here, okay? They feel the pressure as well. They feel the pressure, okay? They feeling pressure in their chest here as well. They're gasping, okay? Yeah, at what they see. Because these people wanted you to struggle, have a life of struggle, okay? That ex, he wanted you to stay, remained in struggle love here, child, okay? What did not want you to be rooted in self here as well, okay? Ruins. They wanted to leave you up in towers, okay? Wanted to bring a ruin to you, okay? And this is why they're feeling the pressure, okay? But it's not from you, okay? I mean, they feeling the pressure watching you, you know what I mean? But the pressure is not coming from you. It's coming from your ancestor team. This is divine timing, okay? On some get back. That's what your ancestors saying, child. Yeah. Your ancestors said, no, you will not be broken. They seen you as well break, okay? In the dark night of the soul as well, okay? You had to be broke down when you went within. And as you started seeing things clearly, it mentally broke you down. Okay? In spirit here, somebody wanted your spirit broken, okay? Controlling. This that art that your arch nemesis. This that narc I was going to say. Your ex narc is your arch nemesis here. Very, very controlling. Want dominance over your life, child. So they went around. Okay, so now it's making sense. They connected with some of your family members, okay? Bribes, okay? Favor for a favor, child. He wanted to wear the crown. He wanted to wear your crown as well. So this is misogynist energy here. Hate women, okay? Some of them are possibly down low. Real queens, okay? And no, no shade. I love all, okay? But this is just this energy, okay? Real down low here. Child, adrift. Again, don't know if what side they want to be on, child. They don't know if they want to put on a dress or pants, okay? But this person wanted to wear pants over you, okay? And child, your ancestor, your spirit team, they just wasn't having it, okay? They didn't know y'all were protected spiritually here. They didn't deem you of anything spiritual, okay, as well. Okay, some of y'all, was probably connected. You probably, did a few things, okay, as far as herbs or, stepping into your power, your magic here, okay, alchemist, okay. Somebody watched you and studied you and took it to someone else here, to an option. Yeah, this motherfucker is very, very hollow, and so is your family members they grouped up with here. Okay? Soulless, okay? Very, very heartless. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be at your ending, child, and that's that ex. Because of some type of rejection. Again, they expected you to, take the breadcrumbs as if that's what you wanted for yourself here. Okay? Broken promises and shit. Okay? Throwing your sacral off. They want to throw your sacral off. They're doing magic towards your alignment here, okay? They want you to have some type of muscle spasms, okay? For those of you that work with your hands, okay? Arthritis, okay? So they did some type of health magic against you as well. That's what that is. a health spell, okay? They wanted to sour up your character, child, because they were dressing up in costumes, okay? Playing characters and roles here. Okay, you are the season of booked and paid. What I say, y'all are walking in your success. You're walking in your success now. And this is what they are made to watch. Okay? Love is the highest of all. They did not love you. They did not show you an ounce of love. They had no love for you here. Again, I told you the mother energy. She wished she can take back what she has done. Okay? For some of you, slept with your husband, your ex. Okay? Your higher commitment, your boyfriend, your partner. Okay? And this is what she's ruminating and, having nostalgia. Okay? Yeah. A mother figure you're thinking is supposed to love you or does love you here. Okay? So your mother was a femme fatale. Your stepmother or whoever this mother figure is. She was Cinderella in your life, for real. That's why I got that. Don't put on Cinderella's shoe, child. Okay, these don't want to talk or they don't. Yeah, they don't want to talk through there, but I'm going to smoke them out. Okay? Listen to what resonates here, okay? Confirmation. Okay, let me get another deck, y'all. Y'all know how this go if you've been rocking with me, okay? I didn't even do the disclaimer for these. This is intentional eye, all right? My spiritually infused deck here, okay? So it tends to confirm the reading, all right? And give you more clarity and confirmation, okay? Your high resonance of your spiritual team, okay? So let's see. Yes. Cats got their tongue. I thought this was cat, okay? But it's copycat. Cat got their tongue now, okay? I'm telling you. They're speechless, child. And how you stood through all those surrounded towers, okay? Whatever it is, it will be, okay? No coincidence. So again, when you went within, okay, your spiritual team had to tell you it's no coincidences, okay? We're going to pull the scales off your eyes, okay? To the degree you need to see things clearly when it came to this family and this ex here, okay? Yeah, so it will be. So, that's the energy you're standing in when it comes to these people here. It's no coincidences, okay? Their name made the docket. Yeah, their name made the docket, okay? Due to your spiritual team, okay? It made the docket. Okay, the Akashic records, however you want to do your thing, okay? Those who need to hear will hear. Okay? Some of them hated your spiritual eye here. You always heard from your spiritual team or spirits, okay? Some of you are mediums here. Okay? Some of them went to readers, okay? And their name made the docket. That's the energy the reader had put on, okay? When your name, showed up on their desk here, okay? Your seal, okay? It speaks for you now, okay? Your rank, okay? Your authority, child. Okay, they are to remain, to stand down, but stand up next to the podium. I can't make this shit up. 11:10 on the timestamp. They are being made to stand down. Again, by any means necessary. Okay? They made the docket. Okay, they got to stand at the podium here. They have to explain why, what, and when, okay? to your ancestors here. Okay, so yeah, you know you completed cycles. Okay, your karmic debt has been wiped clean here. They wanted you to. I can't make this shit up. They wanted you to struggle. They wanted you to struggle, child. Okay. After walking away. Okay. So yeah, this your ex that did some of this shit. Okay. Like I said, I feel they band together. Okay. It was a collaboration between your ex and some family members here. Okay. Up high and mighty, but it's all falls down. Yeah, they were high and mighty. Okay. They were giggling at the shit they were doing to you. Okay. Had no remorse. No breaks, child. Real demonic, real low, real dark. Okay. Yeah, what I say, but now the towers are hitting. The same towers they wanted surrounding you. All right. Yeah, 303, okay? Victory is at hand. I can't make it up. Divine justification is here. Judication. My ex-girlfriend keeps driving by my apartment like random when I happen to come outside. She's watching you, but you need to book a personal, Steven. Okay. Yeah, unbalanced emotion. Yeah, this is what was these spirits, these entities, okay? I told y'all mental unstableness, run through this family dynamic here. And so did it did with your ex. So they was on a demon time shit is what I'm getting. They were on demon time when it came to you. Okay? When taking you out of here, okay? They wanted you to lose footing to your own life. They wanted you to lose footing, okay? They didn't want you rooted here. They put a root on you, child. Yeah. They put a root on you, child. Possibly the reader they went to as well. Some type of practitioner is what I'm getting here. Yeah, that practices. Yeah, I was going to say practitioner, but practice came out. Yeah. This is what this practitioner they went to that gave the reading also did that spell work, put a root on you. Okay? Anger issues here. Okay? Very, very narkish. Unhealed anger issues, though. Remember, this energy comes from their mom. Anger at their mom. Misogynist. Okay? Sing to your ancestors. Yeah, your ancestors, like I said, whatever you do, your magic, okay? It could be you just, remembering a dear one, okay? You hold them in spirit. You hold them in heart here. Okay, love is the highest form. We said that. So you always held your ancestors, okay? Your grandmother's advice, okay? A great aunt advice, a pillar, okay? A matriarch. You held on to God's unchanging hand, and that's what your grandmother taught you as well. Used to sing that to you. That's showing up here right now for you, because victory is here. Y'all walking in y'all victory lap. Okay, rest well, King Nip. Okay, if not, it's when. They didn't think this time would ever approach, child. They thought they had it in the bag. They did they big ones, they best ones, the delusional ones. Okay, the basement. Okay. Addiction to junk food. Yeah, again, they did some type of health spell. Maybe make you gain weight spell, lose weight, child. Okay. They wanted you addicted to junk food, child. And this is a whole male energy doing this to a divine feminine, or have done this to a divine feminine here. And what a price to pay, okay? Y'all are priceless, okay? There's no price to your energy here. And you're priceless to your ancestors, your spiritual team that's here, okay? Yeah, they paid a price, okay? Damn. They paid a price. Saying that you probably were receiving prices, okay? That you sold your body for a price. Man, child, please, okay? And if so, I mean, what is it going to stop? And if so, like brothels have been done for ancients of times now. Sex is going to always be around, have always been around, child. Okay, they mad they can't fuck with your divine um divinity here. Okay, Nelson, Neil, okay, maybe of significance, okay. Mr. Nelson, okay, Dennis the Menace, child. Yeah, these motherfuckers was menaces in your life, okay? Menace to society, child. Okay, someone's watching that. The movie Menace to Society. Some of them probably went to the courts and said you were a menace to society. You were a danger to yourself here. Okay, so some type of power of attorney, child. Insurance fraud is here. Okay, fierce. Okay, you're standing in your fierceness here, as you are divinely protected to do so. Okay, lioness energy. Okay, they want to give you your live flowers now. Now they want to ban with you because they're watching from the sidelines. Okay, not following the guidelines. So they all up under your social media fake pages. Okay, excuse me, comments. Okay, they don't want me to talk, child. So whoever here, moderator, whoever here, I'm feeling some type of energy around me. Okay, we ain't going. Take the nonsense on site. Okay, this is what your ancestors are saying. See, I'm protected. It's on site. Okay, your ancestors saying it is on site. If these people, demonic people, okay, comes near you, they're blocked off your path. They're blocked off your path for trying to end you on your path. Okay, they didn't want you to go on your healing journey. Yeah, most narcs don't. They don't know how to heal. Okay, so they throw tantrums. Okay, grown ass tantrums. Okay, man child ass tantrums here. Okay, they want to be your lover now. Okay, prince energy. Okay, y'all are walking into your soft girl era. Okay, you're not, you don't have to put on the masculine in means of protecting yourself anymore. Okay, this is a divine gift from your spirit team here. Okay, job well done is what I'm hearing here. Okay, yeah, these people have dissociative, okay, identity disorders here. Okay, reaction to trauma as a way to help a person avoid bad memories. Okay, personality disorder, identity. These people are tapped out. They don't even know who they are. Okay, mentally, emotionally. Okay, 1010 is here. I mean, that's it. That's all. That's all that's taking place here. 1010. Okay, you and the divine source are one. Okay, you're carried divinely here. Oh, and some of these people now know they ain't fucking around. Okay, because you was, you had to be pulled back because you gave to everyone outside of you. You were over pouring into these motherfuckers here. It was like y'all was feeding the Judases at the table. Okay, they were having round discussions about you here. Round table discussions, child. You were the main topic here. Let your greatness show from your inner light. Okay, again, y'all are in y'all divinity. And it's no coming down. It's no take backs here. Okay? Dark night of the soul, because you completed your spiritual awakening. Where these people did not want you to awake. Some at all. They wish death on you here. Okay? I mean, some of y'all dealing with, narcissistic paradigms, you probably felt like death. Okay? They wanted you to just deplete yourself. Okay? Some type of self-sabotaging shit. Okay? Fired. Okay? They wanted you fired from your jobs. What I say? This is that manager or boss or anything of authority at a job you work at. They were trying to fire you because you would not sleep with them. You wouldn't be part of the harem, child. Okay? Somebody is microblading their eyebrows, or maybe one of these bosses had microblading eyebrows. Okay? I did pick up also a down low male. Maybe they like microblading their eyebrows. Shit. Facebook clouts, what I say? They looking for any news on you, or they are keeping up with you, keeping up with the Joneses here. Okay? They keeping up with you. You best to be fucking believe it. The same ones watching you, studying you, all of a sudden want to band with you, are the ones that want you isolated, wanted you gone. I'm telling you. Get ready for the calls and messages, okay? Don't pick up nothing. I wouldn't even pick up for these motherfuckers, okay? They ain't did nothing for you in years. Now, okay, they're watching you, okay? Smelling your success, smelling your victories coming in, smelling anything to do with abundance, child. Demonic, noses and shit. I'm telling you, privileged, but for wrong reasons, okay? They thought they was privileged to your energy here. To keep doing dumbass shit behind the scenes, though. This is what they wanted for you. Yeah, somebody really despised you here, child. Okay? I said tantrum throwers, okay? Grown ass kids throwing tantrums. Okay? Like, it's really giving, what was that show? Smarter Than a Fifth Grader type vibes here, child. Okay, they are hearing spiritual sounds, okay? They probably dreaming of Shango, or hearing warrior drums in their dreams here. Or shit, probably just delusional. They think they're hearing drums, okay? Drums of death, drums of war. I'm picking up Shaka. Somebody likes, the old documentaries, okay? And it also tell your age as well, because roots and Shaka, okay, was when, I was in grade school. So, yeah, they were driven by ego driven. Didn't want to let up. Pride and ego drove these motherfuckers around you. That's sad. Rapid they're smelling your changes, okay? But these motherfuckers, they also smell your spiritual protection as well, okay? Demonic knows, child. They know about it. All right? 424, your foundation is solid and balanced. I said this to Rock, okay? 818 is here. 818 is here. That breaks down to an 888, okay? Karma for them, Dharma for you. Again, affinity sign. Your spiritual abundance is limitless. And this is what is the gag for them. Okay? They were busy trying to steal, take, okay, rob, okay, kill your joy here. Physically. They were looking at the physical, okay? Real frivolous in energy, okay? These are the, frivolous, okay, but physically broke, okay? They don't know their spirit is their abundance, okay? They like physical shit. Be not of this world, okay? Ain't that what the Bible says? By the transforming of your mind, okay? Some of them are shocked at your intellect, your mental intellect, your spiritual intellect, child, okay? Your mind. Okay, some of you hold keys to ancient knowledge here. Okay? You can, play in the spiritual halls of the Akashic records. Okay? You're gatekeepers here. Some of you have hieroglyphics encoded in your bones, your blood. Okay? Blood is gold, but that's here or there. Okay? If you know, you know. And these people, some of these people wanted to kill you for your knowledge. Okay? They went against your knowledge for these people because it was you. Again, these are the mental tapped out. The mentally tapped out of themselves here you were dealing with. No healing, okay? Don't want to heal the bloodline. Too stuck, okay? Because they can't rise up. And so they were mad at you rising, but regardless of who were mad or not, you're going to rise regardless. A rising phoenix here. Phoenix energy. Okay, some of you guys. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and tap out, beloveds. I didn't want to make this too long. I was just tapping in, a little light tap. Okay? Some of y'all are coming out your spiritual whoopings here as well. You had to get that butt tap by your spiritual team. You had to listen. Okay? They probably, in relief that you finally listen here. Okay? And that's okay. It's all done in love. It's all done to raise you. Okay? To self-mastery, baby. These people, they are, governed here. Okay? They like to be governed by others. Other people's opinions drive them. Okay? Other people matters, child. Other people's opinion matters. They didn't like your opinion because some of y'all spoke up as a child as well. In truth, okay? Some of y'all were in spaces where a lot of secrets because, maybe you were quiet or, shunned or, had to leave, family discussions and stay in a child's place here. Okay? Yeah, so, they didn't like that. They started targeting. Some of y'all were targeted since at your birth, child. Okay, since birth. Yeah, but you're very, very protected at this time. I'm going to go ahead, okay, y'all, and tap out. All right. I'll see y'all at the next one. Be easy.